Good morning, Keller Williams. That was just channeling my inner Paul Polanski there to open the show with you guys. Show, I say the show, this is a class. We're teaching and learning today, so that's what we're gonna do. Welcome to Referrals, Build Your Agent-to-Agent Referral Network. My name's David Voorhees, and this is really great timing for this session as we're leading up to family reunion next week. So next week at this time, today's Friday at noon, we'll all be running around like crazy. So that's what will be happening in Dallas if you're staff. Hopefully you guys will all be traveling very safely to Dallas and joining us. I believe the welcome reception in the convention hall opens at 5 o'clock that day, where you guys can have the party. I don't know if they're giving away a card. Do we know if they're giving away a card this year? Like they always give away something big, or they have in the past, like giving away a card during the welcome reception. You go on a scavenger hunt. I think they're doing a first time attendees thing, so if you've never been to family reunion before. Anyways, I digress. Enough about family reunion. This is Build Your Agent-to-Agent Referral Network. The reason I bring up family reunion is that it's the perfect time to build your referral network. The perfect time to build your referral network is at family reunion. You're gonna like be there with, I think we're getting close to 17,000 attendees. All of your Keller Williams brothers and sisters from around the world are gonna be there. It's your time to make those connections so you can grow your business from a referral setting, right? Whether that's sending referrals or receiving referrals, there's no better way to do no lead generation than to get referral business or send referral business. So I'm not advocating not doing lead gen, by the way. That's very important. However, referral business are like those easy layup deals that are fun to work with. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And we're going to do some stuff with Command. We might even show you some Easter eggs for family reunion. We'll see what we get to. So if you're participating in the room with us today, like Natalie and Winnie and Gary, that's not Gary Keller, by the way, Eric, Janine, David, Clyde, you can just raise your hand. There's a little button at the top of your screen, right about, it's over that way or this way, I don't know which. Raise your hand. That's so you can ask questions if you're in the room. If you're out in KW Connect land, so you're watching this from the comfort of your office or home or wherever you may be, Slido.com 3701. Slido.com 3701 is how you can participate there. And yeah, let's jump right into this. Man, it's been so long since I've taught this session. Dawn and I were reminiscing before. Dawn's over here, by the way. You can't see her, but we were reminiscing before. We were doing this like 5 hours a day after family reunion last year. And this was one of the first sessions we did. And honestly, it was one of the ones that was the most well attended. So we're gonna let you know how you can use referrals to grow your business days. So we're gonna talk about growing your referral network, managing your referral network, and maintaining those relationships. This is gonna be likely a very, very quick session. We're probably gonna get this done in 15 minutes or so. This isn't a massive topic, and it's something that's really easy to do. It's also likely something you've been doing already with Command. So you've probably already been working your referral network. So I wanna talk a little lead generation model. You guys have seen this before. If you haven't, I'm gonna give you the 2-minute version of it. Think of it broken down into 3 buckets: lead generation bucket, database bucket, sales pipeline bucket. Lead generation bucket is prospecting and marketing. Remember, prospecting-based marketing-enhanced businesses. Prospecting is when you're going to knock on someone's door. Marketing is when they come to knock on your door. So prospecting means you're going to look for people. Marketing, the result of marketing is when people come looking for you. So I hope that makes sense, but you should all be running prospecting-based marketing-enhanced businesses. When you do that, you'll capture leads and contacts. A lead is someone who we're having a one-way communication with. So we're talking to them and they may not be talking back to us. A contact is someone we're having an interactive, permission-based, two-way communication with. So we're talking back and forth in a permission-based way. They're wanting to talk to us. The example I always give here is my business was built on open houses. When I met someone at an open house, they were a lead to me. They did not have a choice but to talk to me because we were in the same house together. If I called them the next week to say thank you and we got into a conversation, they then become a contact. At some point, all of your leads and contacts, by the way, are living in your database. At some point, those people start to have intent to buy or sell real estate, which causes them to come into your sales pipeline. Intent is the difference between people in your database and people in your sales pipeline. Once they get there, they end up in Cultivate. Cultivate we think of as the place where you qualify and nurture leads and contacts. You then set an appointment, they become an active buyer or seller, they go under contract and close business. So that is the lead generation model start to finish. You've probably seen this a bunch of times, but it's always good to take a refresher there. We're really gonna be, this kind of will permeate through the whole thing today, but this is really a prospecting and marketing thing and growing your database, right? So, how many referrals have you sent or accepted using the KW referral network? A, 0, B, 1 to 5, C, 5 to 10, D, more than 10. If you've done more than 10, that's awesome. Anyone doing that many referrals a year is super, super cool. So check that out. If you're at 0, think about what you can do at family reunion to add some people to your referral network in a meaningful way and make sure you start to get some referrals next year. I just noticed that the map in the background here is Midlothian, Texas, which is like a really tiny town right here. I don't even know exactly where in Texas it's at, but even they send referrals in Midlothian. I don't even know if there's a KW there. Maybe there is. All right, understand the opportunity that referrals bring. One, real estate is the only industry where you can go out, send a referral, and receive 25% of the commission for literally doing nothing, for bringing no value to the transaction other than bringing the person. Like, I could go deliver Dawn a referral if she was an agent in another city. They could close $1 million deal, and I would receive 25% of the commission, and all I did was make an introduction. Right? Like, there is no greater way if all you wanted to do was a referral-based business, and there are some really, really big, really, really successful ones of those in our ecosystem. You could have an awesome life just sending and receiving referrals, and it would be super, super easy to do. When finding a real estate agent in 2018, 5% of buyers and 3% of sellers used an agent that was referred to them by another agent or broker. 5% of buyers and 3% of sellers used an agent that was referred to them by another agent or broker. So on the surface level, that doesn't seem like a very giant statistic, but considering that there were 5.7 million sales last year, that's a lot of people that went to someone they know to find their agent. 31% of them, the reputation of the real estate agent was by far the most important factor when sellers selected an agent to sell their home. 16% of buyers also placed value on the agent's reputation. So, no better way to have your reputation, blah, 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 your reputation surface to the top than by having someone that they already know, love, and trust refer you to them. So understand that there's an opportunity to use the KW referral network to tap into leads and business, and now seeing the importance of the reputation to consumers, what opportunity do you see with the KW referral network? I actually want to go show you what that means. You know, I don't know how many of you guys have actually played in the referral network, but we're going to show it to you anyhow. So when I log into Command, and I go over here to referrals on the left-hand side, you're gonna see a bunch of different things here, right? You're gonna see your dashboard. You're gonna see the actual referrals you have working, which live here. You're gonna go to a map. This is where you would go if you didn't know where to start with referrals, right? I don't know where to go, but I need an agent in Portland, Oregon. I could go see all of the referrals and all of the people that were sending and receiving business here, and you can sort them by lots of different metrics, right? I can choose a specialization. I can say I only want people that have closed more than 24 units. And they must be KWIP, because I like KWIP. I'm barely in, by the way. So that's 2. There's 2 agents in Portland that have closed more than 24 units and are KWIP members. All of these dots represent the business that each of them has done. So when I hover over Cody's name, you can see his sales turn red. When I hover over Chris's name, his sales turn red. That doesn't mean that these are the only agents in the world here. They just happen to be the only ones that fit my criteria. If I unselected KWIP, you're going to see a larger population of people here. And you can sort these by whatever you want. By listing sold, by closed unit, by buy sides, all that's gonna live right here on the right-hand side of the screen. You can also broadcast this referral. So you can actually send this referral out to as many agents as you want. There's 11 that made the list here. I could hit broadcast referral and I could send this referral out to multiple people. It's totally anonymous and they can choose if they want to accept or decline that referral. And then you from there could pick from the people you broadcasted to who you want to accept it. There's also the My Network page, which actually shows the people in your referral network. So you could tag these people as an associate from a certain place. You could star them. You can see information about them by clicking the drop down. You can leave notes about these people. You can see their agent stats. I wonder if this person has me in their referral network. Oh, look at that. That's me. I'm going to add myself to the referral network here. David, I heard you are awesome at referrals. Perfect. So I just added myself. And I'm not going to send myself a referral, but you can see this is what it looks like if you were to send an individual referral to this person. So that's the referral as a whole. You can see we've also got pending invitations there on the right-hand side. Your pending outbound and inbound invitations. Oh, Brad Korn's a great guy. We'll accept him. And Michael Knopbaum's great too. So we'll just accept everyone here. So we have no more pending inbound referral requests. We have a pending outbound request that was sent today to me. I haven't accepted that yet, but we'll get there. So one of the things I want you to think about for family reunion that you're going to find really, really cool is this filter for the map, right? Right now it's by production, by market center, or just people in my network. We're adding a fourth thing in here, which is referral patterns. You're gonna be able to see the patterns of where people are, the top 20 places that people are sending their referrals to from your city, and the top 20 places that referrals are coming from to your city. And that should be ready for next week at Family Reunion. So if you're going to be there, it'd be a super, super cool thing to see, and a really great way to start to understand who and where are the places you should be making the most connections. So we want to grow, maintain, and manage our database. That's kind of what's happening here. We want to grow our referral network. We want to manage it and systemize our communication to that database, and then maintain it. This is no different than how you would communicate with your contact database, your Sphere database in Command Now. So biggest things you can do: complete your profile, identify migration patterns. We're actually going to be helping you with that, and grow your referral network. Think about a strategy that you would take in order to make a referral network that was actually really meaningful. What are the top 20 cities that are sending referrals to your city? And what if you made 20 relationships in all of those cities? You have 400 people in your referral network now. Could you go one step deeper, right? Could you say, what are the top 20 markets in all of the United States that have the most business? How are you building relationships in those cities? When we talk about building relationships, it says screen and qualify. Think about the type of agent that you want in your referral network, right? I like sending business to agents that are like me, that think like me, that have teams the same size as mine, that do business in the same manner that I do. You might want to do the same thing. And the only way to do that is to actually screen and qualify these people and understand who you want in your world. Maintaining your relationships, stay top of mind. Do you have a touch campaign for your referral network? Your referral network shouldn't be getting the same marketing material that you're sending to your Sphere. You should be curating something that's interesting to the people in your world. And then keep up-to-date information, right? And Command will help you do that. As people change their information and their marketing profiles, it's gonna populate directly over to the system, so you don't have to worry about maintaining phone numbers. So, what can you do from here? If we're gonna tweak the next steps a little bit because we're all about to head to Dallas for Family Reunion. One, make sure your bio's up to date. Do that. Grow your referral network, and the 2A and 2B there is going to be figure out a metric that you can make new connections with at Family Reunion. How many people do you want to add to your referral network while you're in Dallas? Think about that number, write it down, and then actually go do it. Number 3, build relationships. 3A is how many people from my current referral network do I want to make sure I talk to and have coffee with in person in Dallas? then actually send and receive referrals. Unfortunately, you can't actually send referrals without doing any lead generation. So you're gonna have to do some lead generation, and when you find sellers that are moving out of state or out of city that you don't serve, send them through the referral network to a partner that you've already pre-screened, and then maintain those relationships for the long term. A really, really great agent in my office, Wendy Papazan, I'm sure you guys are familiar with her, has done an amazing job of building a really strong referral network over a really long period of time. I would bet that she's teaching something around that at Family Reunion. I don't know that to be true, but I would bet so, because she does it really, really well. Check out a class at Family Reunion. Go to a breakout session around referrals. See what you can learn and what tools you can add to your tool belt to continue to grow your referral business in the future. Take the course evaluation. Go to Kelly, take the course evaluation, or visit kwueval.com, kwueval.com. Your feedback is super important here. We want to know what we can do to make our sessions better. We want to know what classes you want to see. What classes should the course writers upstairs be working on? They can't work on any right now because they're still heavy in Family Reunion prep. But they spend all their time writing the amazing content that a #1 training company in the world has. What do you want to see them do next so we can come teach it to you and bring it to you live? That's it. That's it. 15 minutes. Like I said, 15 or 20 minutes. We're in for 15. I hope to see everyone in Dallas. Don't miss us on Latest in Labs this afternoon, 3 o'clock. We're going to be talking a little bit of Family Reunion. We're going to be going over our tech sessions. And we're just going to be maybe throwing out some hints on the things you'll see in Dallas from the main stage. So we'll see you then. Thanks so much.
Bye.